This tutorial shows you, as the student, how to interpret your SafeAssign score on your assignment. We are going to look at 4 different SafeAssign reports and determine how we can use the SafeAssign report to improve your writing. The first SafeAssign assignment report I'm looking at is a 10% match. I opened up the report here and I look through to see what is highlighted. The highlighted pieces are those that are matching the databases in SafeAssign. This assignment is matching the references page. How do I interpret this? I'm good to go, no revisions needed. The second SafeAssign report I'm looking at has a 16% match. As we go through this, we can see it's highlighting within the context of the page, but it's highlighting things that are cited properly. I make sure that they are cited properly and introduced. I may want to introduce this quote first here, but as I go along, they are all properly cited. How to interpret this report? Add some introduction to quotes, and I'm good to go. The third SafeAssign report I'm looking at also has some highlighted pieces within the paper. The first one I can see is from another student's paper, and it's actually linked out. Most of the time this will not be a link, but this time it is. So we're going to click on it, and it's actually my own work. So I'm not worried about that one. The second one, and as you can see, I click on each section to get a specific match entry. So this on the left is mine, and this on the right is the source that it's matching to. Here I can see that it is very similar, but it's also very general language, so I may or may not decide to change my paper. You can also see that small sections are highlighted that are fairly common words. I'm not going to worry about any of these because SafeAssign does pick up strings of 5 common words that you do not have to worry about. And then my references. How to interpret this report? Possibly revise a few sentences. And then I'm done. The last SafeAssign report I'm looking at has a little bit more of some issues. So you can see right here, I have a lot of highlighted areas that are matching to databases. When I click on the first one, this is fairly general language, so I'm gonna just leave that be. The second one is almost word for word from the source, and it is not cited properly. So I am going to make note and change my paper. I'm either going to make this into a quote from this source, or I'm going to paraphrase better. Moving on. The next piece is also similar, so I either need to paraphrase this better or I need to make a quote. This next piece is actually a quote, and it should be a very straight match, so I'm not going to worry about that because it is cited properly. I would continue through the paper and do that for each section. One thing to note here is that there is very little original content in this paragraph. I would be a little worried about this as an instructor. So as a student, I would try to put more of my own voice and words and ideas in this paragraph and take out or properly cite the ideas that are matching. Once I'm done adding my own content and revising and paraphrasing better, I can submit again to the assignment and then look at my score again to make sure that these corrections have been made. Contact your instructor if you find you cannot submit more than once to your assignment. Also, if you need help paraphrasing, take your paper to the Writing Center. SafeAssign is first and foremost a learning and teaching tool. This tool is not meant to police you or try to make you feel bad. It is there to help you learn how to write better and to cite your source. So take advantage of being able to submit it twice. Submit it early, make revisions, submit it again, make sure those revisions are all caught in the system, and learn from it. Use it as a learning tool. But above all, check your report every time. Make sure everything in your paper is cited properly and summarized well. Thank you for watching this tutorial on how to interpret your SafeAssign report as a student. If you have any questions, email bbsupport@cityU.edu, and for more information, select Show More to show the description down below this video.